On your down dog, go ahead and pedal it out. Bend one knee, straighten one leg. Notice how this feels through your arms. So notice if you're just grounding through the heel of your palm, and try pressing through the entire length of your fingers. Give yourself a nice, solid, strong base. You can welcome a soft bend to your knees. Continue to lift your hips high to the ceiling. Press your chest towards your thighs. Take a breath in and walk your hands 2 palms lengths closer towards your feet. Now keep your left hand on the mat and reach your right hand for the outside of your left ankle. Just taking a gentle twist here. You can gaze underneath your left armpit. And take your breath in. Exhale, return your right hand to your down dog position. And then take your left hand to the outside of your right ankle. Again, just taking a gentle twist here, keeping your hips lifted, strong still through your right hand. Stay through this breath out. Last breath in. And exhale, release your left hand to the floor. Now walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Ragdoll. And your ragdoll, you can grab opposite elbows. Rock and sway left to right. Shift your weight from your heels to your toes. Try making this more about your spine. So bend more into your knees, as opposed to worrying about stretching your hamstrings. And if you haven't already, switch your grip. You can shake your head no, nod yes. And take a deep breath in. Release your fingertips to the floor. And keep your chin tucked and unroll one vertebra at a time. Nice and slow, roll your shoulders up and down your back, fingers wide at your sides. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your hands high. Go ahead and grab onto your left wrist with your right hand, just a side body stretch, take it up and over to the right. Stay through one more breath out. And inhale up to center, grab onto your right wrist, take it over to the left. Now notice if your chin's collapsing towards your chest, and keep your chin lifted. Stay through one more breath out. Inhale up to center. Now back bend, cactus your arms, ground through your heels, lift your heart. Have your outside open your heart towards the sun. And inhale, mountain pose, palms to touch. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Now you can close your eyes if you wish. But take a moment to just acknowledge yourself for showing up. For giving yourself this time, giving yourself this space to do something for you. Now, if you have an intention in mind, feel free to bring it up. If you have a reason that's calling you to your mat, feel free to bring that up. And I just dedicate these next 60 minutes in this practice to you and whatever it is that you need today. Take these poses as far as you need to go. Hold back when you need to hold back. Just ask that you listen to your body, that you listen and move with your breath. And take one more breath in here. And exhale, release your hands to your side, step your feet together. And inhale, mountain pose. Ground evenly here through your feet. And squeeze your quads, feel your kneecaps lift and press down through the floor. Reach up and out through your fingertips, feel your shoulders lift, but they're not coming out of their sockets. They're lifting with your ribs. Take one more breath in, reach up, maybe look up, and exhale, forward fold. Hands to your shins, halfway lift. Now you can even bring your hands up to your thighs. Try finding a long, flat spine. And now from here, tilt your pelvis forward and start to lower your chest towards the floor. And shift more weight into your toes, become light here in your heels. One more breath in. And exhale, hands to the floor, walk it out to plank. Now shoulders over your wrists, heels over your toes. Again, press through the floor. Let your navel snap to your spine. If you want to modify, you can come down to your knees. Otherwise, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog on your breath in, tops of your feet down, shoulders back. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. 2 more breaths here. And inhale up on your toes. and tiptoe to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Halfway lift and fold. Mountain pose, ground and reach, strong supported core. Forward fold all the way down. And halfway lift. Hands to the mat, step back to plank. Lower through chaturanga. Up dog on your breath in. We'll meet back in a down dog on your breath out. And feet about hips distance. Fingers spread wide. Wide base here through your hands. Breath in and breath out. Now breath in. As you exhale, hands to your feet. Forward fold back of your mat. Halfway lift and fold. Mountain pose, ground and reach. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, walk it out to plank. Lower chaturanga. Up dog on the inhale. Down dog on the exhale. Breath in and out. Breath in. Let something go. Inhale to your toes. Bend your knees, gaze to your hands, and exhale, top of your mat. Halfway lift and fold. Mountain pose, ground and reach. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, move through your vinyasa. We'll meet back in a down dog. Yeah, excellent. Taking your time, moving with your breath. If at any point in time I'm calling things out faster than you're moving, just know that that's where you're going to head to next, but take your time getting there. One more breath in. Walk your hands back towards your feet as you breathe out. Halfway lift and fold. Mountain pose. Just going to take a back bend at the top. Again, cactus your arms open, lift your heart. Inhale, mountain and fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, walk it out to plank. Lower chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Breath in and out. 2 more breaths here. And up on your toes, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose, ground through your heels. Now lift your heart. Yeah, excellent. Now see if you can relax in your shoulders while staying active here in your arms. If this feels uncomfortable, you can take your arms wide. Again, feel free, you can always bring your hands to your chest. Now can you sit a little deeper? Excellent, Brennan. Keep grounding here through your heels. See if you can draw your knees back just a little further. 1 more breath in. Forward fold on your breath out. Halfway lift. And chaturanga, hands down, step, jump back, lower halfway. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, let it go. Warrior 1, right side, step your right foot through, ground your left heel. Now you're going to take your left arm and just reach it forward. And you take your right arm back, just taking a little twist here. Keeping your right knee over your right ankle. And inhale, sweep your hands back up to your warrior 1. And sit a little deeper in the lunge. Strong still through your back leg. Take 1 more breath in, maybe small back bend at the top. And exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog for the breath out. Step your right or left foot through. Warrior 1, left side. Ground through your right hip. And work your hips towards square, towards the front. You can take your right arm forward. And take your left arm back, just a gentle twist. Using the strength here in your foundation to give you a solid base. And using the strength in your core to reach wide. Next breath in, back to your warrior 1. And sit low here in the lunge in your left leg. Last breath in. Hands to the mat, step back to plank, lower chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Breath in together. And breath out together. 3 breaths here. And up on your toes. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, top of your mat. Halfway lift and fold. Chair pose, keep your hips low, weight in your heels. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, back to your plank, lower chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Take it right to your warrior one, right side, just for the breath in. Take your time getting all the way to the top. Hands back to the mat, step to plank, lower chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Take it to your left side, strong, plant your foot, reach for the sky. Hands down, step back. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Breath in and out. 2 more breaths. And up on your toes, gaze to the top. Exhale, top of your mat. Halfway lift and fold. Chair pose, hips low, heart up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. And chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, let something go. Warrior one, right side. Step through, ground and reach. Hands to the mat. Back to plank, lower chaturanga. Left side, warrior one. Step your left foot through, ground your right heel, reach out. Square hips. Excellent. Hands to the mat. Step back, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breath in and out. 3 more breaths here. And inhale, up on your toes. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. And vinyasa, hands down. Move through your flow. Meet in down dog. Step your right foot through for warrior one. Ground your left heel and reach high. Hands to the mat, take it back. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Left side, step through. Ground your right heel, reach up. And hands to the mat. Back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Up on your toes, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, top of your mat. And halfway lift and fold. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. And vinyasa, hands down. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Now listen for the change. Inhale your right heel high. And bend your knees, stack your hips. Keep your shoulders square towards the floor. Bring your right heel towards your left glute, knee to the ceiling. And inhale, 3-legged dog. And exhale, step your right foot through. Rise to warrior one. Now again, set your foundation. And bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, find a chest expansion in your warrior one. Now take a small back bend, look to the ceiling, and humble warrior, tuck your chin to your chest, crown of your head to the floor, fist to the ceiling. Now still strong here in your foundation, actively pressing your feet into the floor. Continue to lift your fist to the ceiling. Take 1 more breath in. Then exhale, release your hands to the floor, low lunge. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Option to stay, you can take it to flip dog or wild thing. Taking your right leg up and over. Now hold and breathe, ground and lift. Excellent, create space here in your heart, create space in your hips. Excellent, Emily, got it for 5. Here for 4. Stay 3, right hand down in 2, and 1. Take it right to side plank. Right hand down, rock to the outside of your right foot. You can ground your right knee. Keep your hips up. Press into your hand, ground through your fingers for 5. Move through your flow in 4. Stay 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, lower, chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, out. Left heel to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Take some movement here. Keep both shoulders square towards the floor. And inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, step through. Rise to your warrior one. Square up your foundation, hips to the front. Take a breath in, and hands behind your back. Find a chest expansion, roll your shoulders back, lift your heart, and humble warrior. Tuck your chin to your chest, crown of your head to the floor. Keeping your left knee over your ankle. Excellent, hold and breathe here, nice Amy. And take one more breath in. Hands to the mat as you breathe out. Three-legged dog, send your left leg up and back. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Option to stay, option to flip. Go where you need to go, stay where you need to stay. Hold and breathe. Yeah, excellent, Naomi. Hold, breathe and open, you've got it for 5. Breathe here for 4. Stay for 3, last 2, and 1. Left hand down, left foot down, side plank. Take your right arm to the ceiling. Then you can lower your left knee. You can float your right. Find your expression for 5. Breathe 4. Got it. 3, 2, and 1. Both hands down, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale your right heel to the sky. And exhale, low lunge. Rise to a crescent. So now left heel over your left toes. Hips stay square towards the front. Now right knee stays over your right ankle. Take a breath in. Lift through your fingertips. As you exhale, sit low, sink into your lunge. Now breath in. Open arm twist as you breathe out. Left arm forward, right fingertips back. Now hold here, reach wide. Hips stay pointing towards the top of your mat. Now Exalted Warrior, bring your right hand across your body in the back and left fingertips up to the ceiling. So really opening and stretching through the left side of your body. Take one more breath here. And now exhale, Skandasana over your left leg. So bring your left arm back. Send your hips back. So now your left arm is inside of your left leg. Right toes point up towards the ceiling. You can keep your hands on the floor. You can keep your hands on your chest. Now stay through this breath out, taking it right back to your crescent lunge as you breathe in. Open arm twist as you breathe out. Exalted Warrior, left fingertips high to the ceiling. And exhale, Skandasana over your back leg. Inhale, crescent lunge. Shift back into your right leg. Exhale, open arm twist. Exalted Warrior, left fingertips to the ceiling. And exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, crescent lunge. Now bring your palms to touch. And exhale, revolved crescent left elbow, right thigh. Now right knee stays over your right ankle. Ground firmly through your front foot. And if you need to, feel free to lower your left knee onto the mat. Find your variation if that's palms together, if that's arms wide, or even if that's just maintaining the open arm twist. Hold and breathe here for 5. Stay for 4. Crescent lunge in 3, 2, and inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Ground your left heel behind you, arms reach wide. Yeah, shoulders over your hips. Right knee stays over your right ankle. Fingertips wide. Now start to reach forward and think of bringing your right hip back into your body. Reach just 1 inch further in side angle pose, right arm down, left arm high. Hold and breathe. Take your variation here. If that's a half bind, you can bring your left arm behind you, full bind, right arm underneath your thigh. Again, stacking your shoulders. Strong here in your foundation. Hold and breathe for 5. Release your grip in 4. Side angle in 3. That's where we'll meet in 2. And one, side angle pose. Stay through a breath out. And reverse warrior as you breathe in. Take your right arm up and back. And hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower through chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Inhale your left heel to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Rise to your crescent lunge. Again, hips square towards the front. Shoulders relaxed on your back, but active here in your arms. Breath in. Open arm twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Now hold, breathe and reach here. You can take your gaze over your left fingertips, keep your spine neutral, or stay looking over your right hand. Now bring your left hand across your back. Reach your right fingertips up to the ceiling or the sky. Exalted Warrior. Reach high as you breathe in. Stay in your breath out. One more inhale. Skandasana over your right leg as you breathe out. So sweeping your right arm back. You can stay on your left heel, but keep low here in your hips. Sending your hips down and back. Stay through one more breath out. And crescent lunge over your left leg as you breathe in. Sweep your hands high. Open arm twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Exalted Warrior, right fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, Skandasana over your right leg. Sit your hips low. Crescent lunge, breathe in. Open arm twist, breathe out. Exalted Warrior on your inhale. Skandasana on your exhale. Crescent lunge, breathe in. Palms to touch, lean forward, and it revolves crescent, right elbow, left thigh. Now actively pressing your palms into one another. Keeping your thumbs here at your sternum. Extend out through the crown of your head. Hold and breathe. Finding your variation, you're here for 5. Here for 4. Nice, Sarah. Open your arms wide for 3. Crescent in 2. Beautiful variations in 1. Back to crescent lunge. And exhale, warrior 2. And shoulders over your hips. Strong here in your foundation. Keep reaching out towards the front. Now really lean forward. Use the length in your side body. And now side angle pose. Left arm down, right arm reaches high. Find your variation. That stayed here. If you need to modify, you can always bring your elbow to a thigh, hand to a block. Use what you need to. Yeah, if you want to go for birds of paradise, maybe go ahead and go for it. Hold and breathe. Yeah, think of stacking your shoulders. Keep extending. Yeah, Ansley. Keep grounding through your heels. Squeeze your quad. Feel your kneecap lift. You've got it here for 5. Breathe here for 4. Side angle in 3. Yeah, Naomi. 2 and 1. Side angle pose. Stay through the breath out. Reverse warrior. Reach up and back. And hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. And up on your toes, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose on the inhale. Palms to touch. And seated prayer twist, left elbow, right thigh. If that doesn't feel good, keep your hands at your heart and just twist from more of an upright position. But notice if your stomach wants to collapse onto your thighs and keep your belly lifted as your hips sit low. Now hold, breathe, and reach. Here for 3. Chair and 2. And 1. Chair pose, breathe in. And take it to the left. As you breathe out. Right elbow, left thigh, palms to touch, hips low. Think of reaching out through your tailbone, out through the crown of your head. Elbows stay stacked. If your legs are burning, just see if you can breathe through it. You got it here for 5. Stick with it for 4. Chair and 3. Nice, Raquel. You got it here for 2 and 1. Chair pose and forward fold. Separate your feet, hips distance. Peace fingers around your big toes. Lengthen your spine, bend your knees. And exhale, reach the crown of your head to the floor. Now ground evenly through your feet. Strong here in your arms, so keep your shoulders lifted towards your hips. So this way your neck is long. Now keep your feet as wide as they are. On this exhale, release your grip. And come into a chair pose. And this time just lower your arms shoulder height and open your palms towards the front. Now crow pose, bring your hands to the mat. Knees to your triceps, shift your weight to your toes. Lean forward, maybe your feet float. Maybe they stay on the mat. Hold for 5. Both feet down in 4. Stick with it for 3. Both feet down in 2. And 1, feet down. Halfway lift, breathe in. And gorilla pose, slide your palms underneath your feet. Toes to your wrist creases. Lengthen your spine, breathe in. And fold as you breathe out. Continue to engage through your quads as you lift your hips. Steady with your breath here for 3. Release your grip in 2. And 1, keep your feet hips distance. Inhale to a chair pose. Lower your arms, palms extend towards the front. And take it to your crow pose. Palms towards the mat, knees to your triceps, lean forward, strong core, hold, and breathe. Stepping or jumping back to plank in 5. You've got it here for 4. Breathe with it for 3. Step back in 2. And 1, feet back, lower through chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. And down dog, breathe out. Breath in. And exhale, let it go. High on your toes. And exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. And fold. Chair pose as you breathe in. Now ground through your right foot and take it right to eagle on the left side. So left leg crosses up and over. Left arm comes under. Elbows in line with your shoulders. If you can't touch palms, back of hands is fine. You can bring your forearms to touch. Find your variation. Continue to ground here through your right heel. Shoulders back, so lift up and out of your chest. Yep. Hips low, long neck, tall through the crown of your head. Hold and breathe. Can you sit your hips a little deeper for 3? Chair in 2. And 1. Inhale, unwrap to chair pose. Palms touch overhead. And switch it right over. Right leg over, right arm under. Keep grounding here through your left heel. And think of pulling your arms together as they lift and reach away. Nice, hold and breathe here. You've got it for 5. Got it for 4. Chair in 3, 2, and 1. Chair pose, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift on the inhale. Fold on the exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your palms to touch overhead. And exhale your hands to your heart. Now ground firmly through your right leg and lift your left knee. Now you can keep your hands at your heart. You can reach for the ceiling. If you want to stay here, stay. Otherwise, kick your heel towards the front. Now really flex your toes back towards your body. Keep engaging your right quad. Take one more breath in. And now airplane pose. Reach your left heel behind you. You can take your arms behind you. Keep your hands at your heart. Reach them out in front of you. And you got it here for 3. Crescent lunge in 2. And 1. Ground your back foot. Reach your hands high. And exhale, warrior 2. Now go ahead and flip your front palm. Reverse warrior. Now we're going to take it all the way to half moon. So reach long in front of you. Bring your right fingertips down in front of your toes. And lift your left leg. Body stays open towards the side. Use your left fingertips to lift up and out. Hold and breathe for 5. You can use a block here or a water bottle or whatever you got for 4. Stay 3, 2, and 1. Reverse warrior. Again, ground your back foot. Reach up and back. And warrior 2. Now straighten your front leg. Triangle pose. Hinge and reach forward. Right hand down, left arm to the ceiling. Got it here for 3. Continue to lift up and out for 2. And 1, arms to a T. And then go ahead and parallel your feet and take the wide leg forward fold of your choice. You can bring your peace fingers to your toes, grab your ankles, hands to your hips, ragdoll. Steady wherever you are. Yeah, shift more weight towards your toes. If you've got an inversion, feel free to get into it. Nice, Ansley. Nice, Naomi. Got it wherever you are. Breathe here for 5. Maybe bring a soft bend into your knees, Raquel. Just relax your back a little more. Yep. Here for 3. Arms wide in 2. And 1. Rise all the way up. And exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Sweep your left arm up. Crescent lunge. Breathe in. And exhale, hands to your heart. Step your left foot up. Ground through your left foot. Now lift your right knee. Again, option to stay, option to kick your heel out. You can always send your hands high. Take one more breath in and exhale, airplane pose. Choose your variation with your arms. Now stay active, continue to reach out through your heel. Extend through the crown of your head and try to straighten your left leg as much as you can. Press through the floor, internal rotational help level out your hips. You've got it for 3. Crescent lunge in 2 and 1. Ground your right toes. Sweep your hands high. And exhale, warrior 2. Flip your left palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Now taking it all the way to half moon. Bring your left fingertips out in front of your toes. Wrist under your shoulder. Stack as you lift. Hold and breathe and see if you can be light here in your left hand. Maybe challenge your balance. Look from the floor to the side, maybe to your top arm. Nice. Hold and breathe. See if you can lift your back leg just a little higher. You got it, Amy. There you go. Hold 5. Breathe 4. Reverse warrior in 3, 2, and 1. Ground your right foot. Inhale, reach up and back. And exhale, warrior 2. Straighten your left leg. Triangle pose. Hinge, reach forward. Left hand down, right arm ups. And opening your heart towards the side. Shoulders stack, hips stack. Keep extending out through your fingertips. Give yourself room, permission to take up as much space as you need. Hold and breathe here for 3. Stay 2. And inhale, rise. Parallel your feet, arms to a T. Now again, wide leg forward fold, yogi's choice. You can bring your hands behind your back. Hands can stay at your hips. Go where you need to go. Find your expression. Nice and steady, no rush, getting to where you need to go. Hold and breathe for 5. Stay for 4. Got it, 3, 2, and 1. If you're inverted, take your time. Otherwise, arms out wide. Inhale with the flat back, come up. Exhale, warrior 2. Now sweep your right arm forward, crescent lunge. Palms at your heart, step your right foot up to meet your left. Now mountain pose, breathe in. And dancer on the right side. So right foot, right hand. And start to kick back. Heel up away from your glutes, toes to the ceiling. Hold and breathe. Now kick and pull with equal intensity. Now find something still to focus your gaze on and reach your fingertips to that point. And gaze and reach for 5. Breathe for 4. Can you lower your chest a little deeper for 3? You can fall out of it. You got 2 and 1. Back to mountain pose. And dance around the left side, left foot, left hand. And reach up. And exhale, kick back. Now kick and reach forward. Hold and breathe. Strong here in your left leg or right leg. Notice if your left hip wants to lift and keep your left hip down. Breathe and reach for 5. You got it for 4. Stay 3. Yeah, nice smile here, 2. Yeah, and 1. Back to your mountain pose. And palms to your heart. Ground firmly into your left leg in tree pose. So you can stay in a kickstand, foot to calf. Just avoid pressing directly on your knee. And continue to ground through your left foot and squeeze your foot into your leg and press your leg into your foot. You can send your arms high. Yeah, nice. Find your variation. Find your strength. Stay steady with your breath. Let's take one more breath in. Palms to touch. And exhale, ground both feet. Switch your weight into your right side. Tree on the left. And just avoid pressing directly on your knee. Shoulders stay down your back, chest is proud, and then send your arms wherever they want to go. Hold and breathe for 3. Palms together in 2. And 1, palms touch. Exhale, ground both feet. Now bring your hands together and take a steeple grip. So steeple grip, all your fingers are interlaced except for your pointer fingers. Your pointer fingers are gonna release, and like if you're pointing towards something, all right? So everything else is interlaced. Really focus on keeping the heels of your palms squeezed tight. Now with your arms long, reach your fingertips overhead. Now biceps by your ears, squeeze your thighs together, press through the floor. Now lift and lengthen, and then reach up and over towards the right. Notice if your chin wants to collapse towards your chest, and keep your chin lifted. So either you're looking straight out in front of you, or maybe a gentle gaze up and to the left. Keep rolling your left ribs back, right ribs forward, and keep your left hip point forward. Hold, breathe, and reach. You've got it for 7. Reach for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale, make your way to center. And exhale up and over to the left. And hips reach the right. Right ribs back, left ribs forward. Chin stays lifted, still strong here in your core. Trying to maintain an equal length through both sides of your body for 7. Reach 6, a little deeper for 5, 4, 3, center in 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up. Now we're gonna take a back bend here. If it doesn't feel comfortable with your arms up high, you can bring your hands to your lower back like you would in the camel. You can interlace your hands and find a chest expansion that way. So ground through your heels. Press your hips forward, lift up and out of your chest. Back of your head hangs heavy, then slowly take your fingertips back to meet your gaze. Hold, breathe, and reach. Avoid dumping in your lower spine. Continue to go up first before going back. Breathe here for 5. Strong here for 4. You've got it here for 3. Excellent, Raquel. Last 2 and 1. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Breath in and out. One more breath in. Release your hands to your sides as you breathe out. And inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Now crouch and curl. Fingertips to the mat. Come up onto your tiptoes, hips to your heels, forehead to your knees. It's really rounding your back, press into your fingertips. Think cat back here. And you can shift more weight towards your fingers. Take one more inhale. And go ahead and ground your knees and untuck your toes as you exhale. So coming into a camel pose, separate your knees about 2 fist distance apart. Now options here. If you want, you can just bring your hands down your back like you're putting your hands in your back pockets for your camel. If you want to try that variation, you can take your steeple grip, reach up, and take it back. So choose your variation. Shins press down, thighs engage glutes, press your hips forward, lift up and out of your sternum, lift your chin, take your gaze back. You can stay here. If you want to go further, continue to lift up first and slowly take it back. Maybe you bring your hands to your heels. You can tuck your toes, breathe here for 10. You're going to stay here for 9. You've got it for 8. Breathe for 7. Excellent variations. Last 5, 4, 3. Slowly make your way up in 2 and 1. Come up. And exhale, take a seat on your heels. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more camel pose. Come back to standing over your knees. Again, same thing. Choose your hand variation, shins down, hips forward, chest up, chin up. You can stay right here. If you want to go further, continue to lift and slowly take it back. If it helps, go ahead and tuck your toes so you can reach your fingertips towards your heels, but otherwise don't compromise any integrity in your low spine. Breathe wherever you are for another 10. Stay for 9, 8, and 7. Last 6. Breathe 5, 4. Hands to your lower back in 3, 2, and slowly make your way up. And exhale, take a seat on your heels. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Bring your palms to the mat in front of you. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. And up dog as you breathe in, but ground your knees and take it back to a child's pose. Allow your lower back to relax. Maybe rock your head side to side. And with your hands out long in front of you, inhale up into a tabletop. And exhale, lower your chest all the way to the floor. Now locust pose, hands behind you, palms face down. Lift your chest, lift your legs. Pull your shoulders together. Extend out through the crown of your head, reach out through your toes, chest stays lifted. Each inhale, come up a little higher. Hold it for your breath out. You've got it for 3. Continue to lift for 2, and exhale all the way down. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Breath in and out. One more breath in. And exhale, let it go. Floor bow pose. If floor bow isn't in your practice, feel free to take another locust or cobra. Otherwise, heels towards your glutes. Grab the outsides of your feet. Kick your heels up and away. Lift the crown of your head. Hold and breathe here. Strong in your back. You've got it for 7. Keep kicking, keep lifting for 6. Breathe, get a little higher. You've got it for 5. Last 4, last 3, 2, and all the way down. Relax your grip, maybe windshield wiper your feet. And hands underneath your shoulders, press up into a tabletop, back to a child's pose. Relax your spine for a moment. And slowly walk your hands back, sit up over your heels. And go ahead and swing your legs out in front of you. I'm prepping for bridge. We're only going to do 3 more back bends. We've done plenty. We're going to do a cue for 1 bridge and 2 wheels. If you want 3 wheels, take your 3 wheels. If you want 3 bridges, take 3 bridges. Feel free to do any combination. If there's any other back bend that you need, feel free to take it. But I'll cue you for a bridge. So lower all the way down to your back. Feet hips distance apart. Heels close to your glutes. Maybe your middle finger can swipe the back of your heels. Shoulders flat on the mat. Now ground through your feet, lift your hips. And hold and breathe, bridge pose. Excellent, find your variation. Continue to energetically squeeze your thighs towards one another, squeeze your glutes to lift a little higher. You've got it, 5. Lift for 4. Last 3, you've got it, 2 and 1, all the way down. Slow breath in. Slow, long breath out. Now cue for wheel, hands over your shoulders. Fingertips point back towards your heels. Ground through your feet, lift your hips. Press into your hands, come onto the crown of your head, and when you're ready, press into your hands, lift the crown of your head off the mat. Continue to pull your shoulders together to lift your heart. Crown of your head heavy, hold, breathe for 5. Squeeze your inner thighs for 4. Squeeze your glutes for 3. Last 2, and exhale all the way down, nice and slow. Tuck your chin, lower your shoulders, lower your hips. Slow breath in. And exhale, let it go. Last time. Wheel pose or bridge, choose your variation. Ground here. And as you're ready, lift up, come into it. You've got it here for 10. You've got it for 9. Heck yeah, you got it last. 8, 7. Breathe through it for 6. Lift a little higher. Last push for 5, 4, 3, 2, and all the way down. Excellent, everyone. Come all the way down. Bottoms of your feet together, knees wide, hand on your stomach, hand on your chest. Notice the pace of your heartbeat. Notice the pace of your breath. Go ahead and bring your hands behind your thighs and rock front to back. You're going to take it all the way, rock front to back, and find your way into a half pigeon on the right side. If you want to stay on your back for a supine pigeon, feel free to just cross your right ankle over your right leg or over your left leg and reach behind your left thigh. Otherwise, you can take it to down dog. Bring your right knee outside of your right wrist, left leg straight back behind you. Now square hips, square chest to the front. Breathe in and exhale, slowly lower into your pigeon pose. Let your body completely sink into it. Let go of any tension you're holding in your neck or your jaw or in your shoulders, down to your hips. Give yourself space to let go, and maybe letting go allows you to access a deeper shape in this pose. So you're not forcing it, but you're allowing it to come to you. You're allowing yourself to be open to that possibility. Steady here with your breathing. And here for 5 more breaths. And last breath in. Last breath out. Go ahead and switch sides, finding your way to the left. If you even want to flip, take it to a flip dog, or just send your leg up and back, shake it out. Go ahead. As you're ready, send your left heel to the sky. And take your half pigeon on the left side. Knee outside of your wrist. If you're on your back, stay in a supine position. Square hips, square shoulders, lift, lengthen, and then slowly lower into your pose. Allow your forehead to ground. Again, come back to your breathing. Keep it steady, keep it consistent. And pay attention to your body. And see where you can send your breath. What is it that you need right here that's different than what you needed on the previous side? Allow yourself to access it. Got 5 more breaths. And slowly bring your hands back. And if you want to, just sit over your left leg and swing your right leg out in front of you. Or if there's another variation, if you want to take it to down dog to shake it out again, go ahead. Feet long in front of you, fingertips to the ceiling. Take a breath in, and seated forward fold. Slowly let your fingertips reach out in front of you. If you can't reach your toes, grab for your shins. You can grab for your knees, your thighs. Try maintaining a long spine. Reach your chest towards your toes, tilt your pelvis forward. And here for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Release your grip, sit up tall. And now if you're not already scooped forward, so your heels are at the edge of your mat. Bring your hands to the tops of your knees. Bring your knees to your chest, tuck your chin, lower all the way to your spine. Now yogi's choice here. If you just want to play in a happy baby, feel free to play in a happy baby. If you want to take a waterfall, legs up the wall, shoulder stand, or any sort of inversion, allow yourself to get into it. If you're in your shoulder stand, feel free to stay. If you want to take it to plow, carefully lowering your toes overhead. And avoiding dumping any weight in your neck. Keep everything in your shoulders. If you went from your shoulder stand to plow, feel free to take it to Deaf Yogi Pose. From your Deaf Yogi Pose, slowly unroll one vertebra at a time and keep your right knee in your chest. Let your left leg lay long, so everything from your shoulder to your tailbones on the mat, left heels on the mat. And hug your right leg nice and tight, excellent control. And now take your right leg and your left arm, and gentle supine twist, twist to the left. You can reach your right arm out to the side, maybe gaze over your right fingertips. And let your body ease into the twist. So again, not forcing it and allowing the pose to come. Stay for one more breath out. Next inhale, bring your right knee back to center, give it a squeeze, and swap it out for your left. And hug your left leg in nice and tight. And take it in your right arm and supine twist, twist right, or twist left, twist, twist. You know how to twist. Yeah, doing great. Hold and breathe. You can gaze over your left fingertips. You can keep gazing to the ceiling. And stay through one more exhale. And bring both knees back to center. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Bring your forehead up to meet your knees. Give yourself a big hug. Show yourself some love. Big, tiny ball. Take one big breath in. And hold at the top of your inhale. Squeeze as tight as you can for 3. Shavasana in 2. And 1. Exhale, let your legs lay long. Let yourself take up space. Maybe opening your legs wider, keeping your arms further from the body. Again, with each exhale, allow yourself to just let go of something. Notice if you're still engaging in your muscles. Let your muscles relax from the bones. Let your body be completely at ease on the mat. Acknowledge and notice any thoughts that arise and let them go without getting distracted or without getting carried away with them. Resisting the urge to fidget and allowing yourself to just be still. Feeling your breath come and go. Feeling your heartbeat within you. If you need to stay longer in your Savasana, go ahead. But before bringing movement to your body, just return to your breathing. Begin to breathe with more intention. Long, slow inhale. Fill your belly, fill your chest all the way to your collarbones, and pause for just a moment at the top of your breath in. And as slow as you can, slowly blow your exhale away. Feel your chest sink, feel your belly sink. And inhale as long and slow as you can. Again, feel your belly rise, feel your chest expand, feel to your collarbones, to the back of your throat, and pause for just a moment at the top of your breath in. And slowly blow your exhale away. Return to your natural breathing. Welcome movement back to your fingers and your toes. Gradually making bigger movements. You can bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug, rock side to side if you want to take a fetal position. Otherwise, as you're ready, make your way to a comfortable seat. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your left. Just give yourself a moment to again check in and notice how you're feeling right here, right now. And acknowledge your effort and your energy in setting aside this time and this space to do something for you. Thank you for sharing it with me and everyone else that's participating on this practice, that's participating in this class. It's always a pleasure and it's always an honor. So thank you for sharing. And until next time, I wish you well and namaste. All right. Thank you all so much. Y'all did fantastic. It was so great seeing you. If there's anything that you need, feel free to reach out to Small World if there's any kind of classes that you'd like. I know they're recording a bunch of them and putting them on YouTube, on their channel on YouTube. Still follow along on social media so you can participate in these live classes. Small World's taking donations if you want through Venmo or Kindful. Yeah, anything else, feel free to reach out. And thank you.